All right, one more quick reading. Archangel Razael, Archangel Razael, Archangel Razael, esteemed keeper of secrets. Wow. I have a beam of sunlight across this right here, and I just saw a bird's shadow fly right through the length of the sunbeam. Archangel Razael is here for the Eight of Pentacles. We're just going to do a little work. That's all. Just a short 15 minutes of work. Ace of Cups. We're going to talk about a hot topic that we always talk about on this channel. Demons. One of the three races on this planet. We have 8-8 and the Fool. Okay. Someone has an incoming child. Hard work is bringing in an incoming child. I don't know if this has been someone that's been waiting to get into a relationship or they've been in a relationship, working hard. Either way. Four of Cups. This is going to be a very peaceful divine child. One that hears divine messages. Two of Swords. One who has high intuition. One that can see while blindfolded. Okay. Powerful. 10 of Wands. A powerfully protected child, right? Picture, a little tyke sitting there and there's like 10, rings of light or 10 entities of light, right? That are, okay. Confirmation. Yeah. Surrounding them. Protecting them from death. Okay. Now, this child's going to be very powerful. 8 again. We do have 888. So this is an angelic child being born. Very important. 8 of Swords. Yeah, they are bound to the divine. That's what they're bound to. They're bound to these circles of light, protection. So this is a fully protected child that cannot be messed with, even in their young age. This could be because the parents are knowledgeable. This could be because they are that heavily protected. We got the 10 of Wands, right? And for me, that's a heavy burden, the heavy burden of protection, right? That comes with a lot of things. That means, watch this. If someone comes at this child with a death energy, they will receive the Tower, right? They are protected by archangels. And that flipped right on my wrist. Wow, I had no idea this is the direction we were taking. Archangel Razael. That was interesting. Confirmation. Yeah. This person is falling into a human body. They are an angel from the sky. Their soul will fall into a body like a comet to Earth in secret. Four of Pentacles. Five of Swords. They're here to disrupt something. I never really talk about babies in my readings. Yes. When this person with their physical body grows, this is what they are. They already are, because they're falling from the sky. They are an angel already. They're a fully grown angel, right? But unfortunately, their flesh will have to catch up. They are a full light body chariot, right? A dragon. Six of Swords. Yes, this person is a leader, right? So in the flesh, they will be an emperor or an empress, right? They will be directing legions of angels who do not have flesh bodies, right? Because that link is important, right? And it's because angels on the other, like angels that don't have flesh bodies, right? They can communicate to each other, yes, but they don't actually create sound waves the way we do when we have flesh bodies, right? It's almost like they're all software and no hardware, right? This is both advantageous and also has some pitfalls to it, right? That's why when angels in the flesh are in synchronization with angels who are residing strictly in light bodies, right? With no earthly attachment, and are able to actually move at the speed of light around this plane. When in synchronization, this is how the demons are most effectively kept at bay and defeated. King of Cups. Some sort of sacrament. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Yes, they are a war angel. They are a war angel. Yes, they would be, wouldn't they? Because anyone who tries to bring any deathly intent to them, they bring them a tower. Yeah, with the strength inside them. Oh, this one is strong. They'll likely be born on a planetary alignment of some kind. The Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This child is a focal point of angelic power. The Two of Cups. Two of Cups, Judgment. They're coming back to attain divine union. Judgment, Four of Cups. Because they were disappointed last time they were here. This is an old soul. This is an old angel. Very interesting this reading's coming out because Aquarius and Pisces are the oldest souls in the horoscope. Right? There's no argument to be had there. The souls of the house of Aquarius and Pisces are always the oldest souls. You could argue Capricorn, the earth, the last house of earth, and Sagittarius, the last house of fire, could be comparatively old souls. But it just so happens we just entered Aquarius, right? The star, the house of stars. So this old soul is coming back because they had their cup poured out last time. It looks like blood. So they possibly left prematurely somehow. And they've come back to attain some sort of final reckoning, some sort of a revamping of their soul. Why so many? Something about they were disappointed last time. Perhaps the world wasn't ready for them. They were seen as something that they are not. They were seen as a witch. They were seen as something that they are not. And wow. The world, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Wow. They've come back to take ownership of what is rightfully theirs. 10 of Pentacles in full alignment. Having learned some sort of new skill while being an angel again, right? So this person's been back and forth a few times, right? Making sense that, like I said, they're about to be born very currently. This is going to be an Aquarius or a Piscean baby, okay? They went up against some great evil last time. Enough said. I am getting that humans caused this evil. You know, we do talk about demons, so, you know, there could have been a demon involved, but this demon influenced people to something bad happen to this person and or this person's counterpart. Something really interrupted what they have written in the stars for them. 7 of Pentacles, but they've gone through some immense spiritual growth while being an angel, okay? And they are now falling back to earth, like dense, full of energy, like a comet, okay? They've attained maximum velocity. What is that word? Maximum velocity? Terminal velocity. They attained terminal velocity and now crashing to the earth to be born as an emperor. The star. What? An emperor star. This could be an Aquarius. This could be a Pisces. It is one of those. 9 of Cups. Fully fortified, fully realized, and in some sort of sustained magical boundary. An angel falls from the sky. Namaste.